Hey everyone, it's Bobby from Lyco Birds, and today I'm going to cover a couple of easy ways to identify Magnolia Warblers in the fall. I know a lot of people dread separating the drab yellow-colored warblers, so once you learn these tricks you'll have one less species to worry about. The first field mark you should look for is the pattern on the underside of the tail. Magnolia Warblers have a unique pattern of a thick black tail tip with a thick white tail base when seen from underneath, and it's something close to a 50-50 split for each color. This pattern is diagnostic year-round, meaning that any warbler you see with that tail pattern, regardless of the time of year, is a Magnolia Warbler. And let's look at a couple of examples here. You can see even though the tail is partially obstructed, you have a thick black tail tip here and a thick white tail base. And if we look at the underside of another one, you can see thick black tail tip, thick white tail base, and it's split about 50-50. The other easy feature to look for is the presence of a pale gray band across the neck, separating the yellow chest from the yellow throat. This is another feature that's diagnostic to Magnolia Warblers, and it will be shown by pretty much all of them in the fall. And you can see here, this is one of the lighter examples, but you can see a pale gray band across the neck here, yellow throat, yellow chest. Again, this is mostly obstructed, but you can see that there is a little bit of gray here, yellow throat, and yellow chest. This one is a more obvious example, and some of them are going to be very clear like this, and some of them are going to be a little less obvious. But you can see gray band separating yellow throat from yellow chest. And one last example, a more intermediate example. You have this gray band here, yellow throat, yellow chest. So there you have it. In about 60 seconds, you now have the tools you need to confidently identify fall Magnolia Warblers. And one of those two features should be visible almost any time you get a reasonable look at a bird. As always, once you identify the species, it's worth spending some more time studying the bird, its movements, behavior, habitat, other plumage features, etc., as you build up a more complete understanding of the species so that you can identify one from more obstructed and briefer views in the future. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like and subscribe to our channel. Follow Lyco Birds on Facebook for daily ID quizzes and other educational content, and I will see you next time.